Are you tired of getting bland UGC assets that simply refuse to scale on big platforms like Meta and TikTok? Today, I'm revealing the exact briefing system I use to consistently capture winning ad creative from remote creators. We'll cover how to turn those initial, often lengthy, creator sessions into dozens of perfectly formatted, ready-to-post clips without endless revision cycles. After 7 years supporting hundreds of direct-to-consumer brands, I've witnessed the same critical yet avoidable briefing mistakes repeatedly. My complete system walks you through briefing, capturing usable raw footage, and leveraging AI tools to instantly create viral short-form content. Think of your remote creator as a lean, one-person production company handling roles for the director, the DP, and the editor all at once. Therefore, your creative brief must encapsulate everything you'd typically hand to an entire production team, just streamlined for mobile capture. A short 10 to 15-minute Zoom call with every new creator is an absolute game changer for maximizing performance right out of the gate. This quick alignment session ensures they completely understand the brief, answers immediate questions, and builds comfort with expectations. That single conversation easily saves you hours that would otherwise be wasted on frustrating reshoots down the line. For my personal preference, I champion clean, elegant briefs, often choosing Canva decks because they are inherently visual and easy to follow. Creators are far more likely to actually open and engage with a well-designed, visually appealing deck than a dense text document. No matter if you choose Google Docs or Canva, your brief needs to project professionalism because creators notice that level of detail. This professionalism subtly signals that your brand is organized and serious about its marketing efforts, influencing their shoot quality. Begin your brief at the very top with a sharp, concise project overview covering all essential administrative details. This overview must include the client name, the specific product, hard deadlines, and links to the product page and social channels. Crucially, include one crystal clear sentence defining the usage and posting expectations for the resulting content. Always explicitly flag that this creative is being developed primarily for paid advertising campaigns, not just casual organic promotion. Furthermore, specify that the creator should only post the asset to their own channels if that specific arrangement is clearly part of the deal. If you need that meta-native direct response feel, you absolutely must state that requirement upfront in the brief itself. Addressing usage rights early mitigates a common market trend where creators misunderstand licensing for standard ad testing scenarios. The reality is that most modern brands operate with speed, testing creative in short bursts, with 2 weeks being a very common window for initial evaluation. From our side, we manage the entire backend: creative strategy, detailed scripts, shot lists, and all the necessary post-production editing. The creator's role simplifies to showing up prepared, recording excellent footage for a couple of hours, and leaving with fair compensation. When a creator pushes back demanding excessive add-on fees for basic usage, they are essentially rejecting the potential for steady ongoing partnership work. The absolute best creators inherently understand this collaborative model, deliver quality based on guidance, and trust the brand with the complex post work. When this trust is established, that single gig naturally evolves into a reliable stream of future, repeat engagement opportunities. Now let's pivot to filming specifications because this technical area is where a brief either guarantees success or causes complete failure. You absolutely cannot assume creators intuitively grasp the subtle technical details that make footage truly suitable for high-performing ads. We must be explicitly specific. Always request vertical footage that is completely filled to the native 9:16 aspect ratio. Insist on capturing at a minimum of 1080p resolution recorded at 60 frames per second, and ensure that high dynamic range is completely disabled. The 60 frames per second choice is deliberate, as it grants editors maximum flexibility for smoothing out slow motion effects later on. Furthermore, 1080p resolution remains more than sufficient because social platforms apply significant compression anyway. We turn off HDR because platform compression tends to mangle the dynamic range, resulting in visuals that frequently appear washed out. Instruct creators to leave an extra 1 to 3 seconds of clean footage at the very beginning and end of every single take. That small buffer of extra time is invaluable for editors who need margin to perfectly avoid those jarring, awkward jump cuts. Regarding lighting, prioritize capturing everything possible using soft, natural daylight whenever the creator has access to it. The famed golden hour lighting is the absolute ideal because it naturally flatters skin tones and immediately communicates a premium feel. If natural light isn't viable, a basic ring light, a softbox, or even a diffused desk lamp can keep faces well lit with soft shadows. Audio quality is just as important as the visual component, so demand they film in a completely quiet environment. This means explicitly excluding any distracting background noise like humming AC units, whirring fans, pets, or laundry machines. Stress the importance of clear, natural conversational delivery over any attempt to forcefully shout over subpar microphone audio. Background selection and context are major storytelling elements that significantly guide the viewer's perception of the product. Guide creators to match the background to the product's use case: a cookbook in a neat kitchen, a wellness item in a tidy bedroom. Conversely, a complex tech gadget should always be demonstrated squarely on a clean, organized workspace surface. We've actually found that intentionally staged, slightly lived-in scenes often outperform overly sterile or perfectly polished setups in testing. Ultimately, the creator's chosen background needs to genuinely align with the specific narrative or feeling you are trying to convey. For performance instructions, integrate a dedicated director's remarks section directly into the briefing document. Remind them constantly to maintain strong direct eye contact straight into the camera lens to build viewer rapport. The conversational tone should always mirror that of a friendly, knowledgeable expert, absolutely avoiding that robotic teleprompter delivery. Remember that authentic human cadence will almost always outperform perfectly rehearsed yet lifeless scripted lines and performance metrics. Ask creators to consciously avoid wearing any clothing that features large, distracting logos that pull focus away from the product. Also request that both the creator themselves and the primary product remain centered within the actual video frame as much as possible. These small, seemingly minor framing adjustments save your editing team immense amounts of time spent on tedious cropping and recentering. Incorporate a dedicated visual slide showing the app's safe zones so nothing vital gets hidden by platform captions or the play button. Include a section defining your brand philosophy using a few core adjectives like curious, refined, or perhaps playful to guide improvisation. This tonal framework ensures that even when a creator freestyles, their delivery still resonates perfectly with your established brand identity. Arm your creators with detailed buyer personas and a specific visual mood board to help them truly inhabit the target customer's mindset. The absolute core of the brief, however, rests on the main concept page, clearly outlining the desired video format. Whether it's a testimonial, a satisfying unboxing, or a product demonstration, give them a clear script or at least a voiceover line to test first. We generally recommend a more polished direct response style for Facebook and Instagram assets, contrasting with a looser personality-driven TikTok approach. We write the primary voiceover scripts, suggest several strong hook variations, and list all the necessary B-roll shots we require. Then, we only ask the creator to deliver high-quality raw footage, allowing our in-house team to assemble and iterate with maximum speed. This is precisely where a powerful tool like Vizard naturally integrates into our high-velocity workflow for immediate content scaling. After collecting a long-form recording, perhaps 20 to 30 minutes, Vizard's AI instantly identifies the strongest bite-sized moments. It automatically pulls out powerful hooks, genuine funny reactions, and crucial product reveal moments to create ready-to-publish clips. Instead of paying a human editor to manually craft dozens of minor variations, you receive an instant library of edit candidates. This automation fundamentally shifts the brief. We can now focus creators on delivering authentic, raw takes with just a few planned moments. We know the AI will flawlessly pull all the necessary sound bites and assemble them into consumable, high-performing formats later. We always mandate the upfront delivery of raw footage as a non-negotiable component of our initial creator agreements. Lately, some creators try charging extra fees for raw files, positioning themselves as boutique, full-service production houses. That full-service model might suit high-budget cinematic projects, but it rarely makes practical sense within the fast-moving UGC advertising sphere. Raw phone footage actually requires less effort from the creator, but delivers significantly more long-term repurposing and flexibility for the brand. If a creator resists this model and demands unreasonable usage uplifts, you must weigh that against the value of consistent, steady work. The truly top-tier creators instinctively grasp that collaboration leads to a much healthier, longer-term business relationship. When creators improvise testimonials or organic unboxings, provide them a foundational framework, not a rigid script. Ask them to naturally incorporate 2 or 3 key product features and suggest one high-performing opening hook to anchor their performance. Supply them with example videos so they can internalize the exact pacing, phrasing, and overall energy level you want to see. Your final deliverables section must be excruciatingly explicit about the exact quantities required for every single asset type. For instance, we often mandate 2 separate voiceover recordings, a testimonial featuring 3 distinct hooks, and over 30 direct response B-roll clips. This level of precision in the requests genuinely saves the editor's sanity and prevents countless hours of project management headaches. Also build in a library of thoroughly tested hooks and primary calls to action for the creators to draw inspiration from. Be mindful that direct CTAs like buy now are frequently flagged by ad algorithms, so test softer variants instead. Phrases such as don't miss out or see why everyone's talking about this offer safer yet still effective alternatives for testing. Provide these options to the creator so you don't end up with perfectly shot footage that ultimately cannot be run due to platform restrictions. Comparing this method to other auto-slicing platforms reveals a major gap. Those tools often fail to prioritize the best hooks or manage cross-platform scheduling. Vizard truly stands out because it combines 3 essential capabilities: finding viral moments, scheduling posts intelligently, and providing a central content calendar. This integration means one single long recording can populate an entire week or even a month's worth of diverse platform-optimized posts automatically. The agility gained from this system drastically cuts down on both the time investment and the overall creative production budget. While other tools might cut clips cheaply, they frequently miss the contextual nuance required to identify a truly compelling hook. Furthermore, their scheduling features are often clunky, and their content calendars lack the necessary integrated management features. That limitation in smart batch scheduling presents a real bottleneck for both creators seeking passive income and brands demanding scale. Let's be completely honest. Creators will sometimes ask for higher pay if their content is chosen for deployment across multiple ad sets. From a UGC perspective, the smartest way for creators to maximize their earnings is by building a reusable library of versatile assets. We maintain long-term relationships with the best creators because they reliably follow the brief and deliver those crucial raw files we can remix easily. Tools like Vizard directly enable us to take that raw collaborative footage and instantly spin it into dozens of unique posts without needing to recontact the creator. Finally, you must commit to rigorous testing across every single variable you control within the brief and editing process. Never put all your immediate budget eggs into a single hook variation or rely on just one specific call to action in your initial launch. Supply creators with diverse opening lines, capture a wide variety of B-roll shots, and then let your performance analytics dictate the final edits. With this robust briefing standard and a streamlined workflow centered on raw file delivery, you can iterate at lightning speed. You will optimize the proven winners, scale your creative output effectively, and completely avoid that dreaded marketing team burnout. That concludes the full, in-depth walkthrough of how we manage remote creators and convert simple shoots into high-volume, scalable ad assets. If you want a deeper dive, my next video will show you the step-by-step process for filming a perfect lifestyle ad and dropping it into Vizard for instant clip generation. Make sure you smash that like button, subscribe, or engage however you prefer, and I will drop that next highly practical video very soon.